We are water warriors. We worked with Mr. Alex, a teaching artist from UIC, to create this dance to show awareness of an issue that are affecting our limited resource of water. Not a lot of people are aware of what is happening to our water supply and how they are so polluted. There are also people who are aware but aren't doing anything and are just leaving other people to fix it.
We use things that we consume and threw away a lot. For example, plastic, cardboard, and candy wrappers, and other recyclable materials. We use these materials to show how polluted our oceans are and to take a stand against creating so much waste. There are not just problems with our oceans, but also problems with our water supply. In Chicago,
there are also problems with our drinking water. A lot of homes still have lead pipes and people drink water from those pipes. Lead is especially dangerous for children and its devastating harm can last a lifetime. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention and other scientists agree that any amount of lead in the blood during childhood is harmful. Children are particularly vulnerable during the first 6 years of life because their brains are in critical stages of development.
In conclusion, our water supply is being harmed and people just give up seeing how big the problem is and don't want to help fix it. People need to step up and work with their communities to save our water supply. Even though the problems are too big, people need to learn not to give up when a problem becomes too difficult. If we don't start making changes and protect our planet, our future generations will be the ones to suffer.
I'm Stephanie Batres-Spezza. I am the coordinator for the Global Water Dances here in Chicago. We partnered with 2 schools in Chicago Public Schools here at Boone, and we're also partnering with Prieto Math and Science Academy. With Alex's support in the classrooms, are both 5th graders here at Boone and 3rd graders at Prieto have been able to create and perform their Global Water Dance.
My name is Alex Rodriguez. I'm the teaching artist for the Global Water Dances 2023. I've been going into the classroom with the students for 1-hour sessions throughout the past few weeks. We've been working on this dance while also talking about climate and water issues facing us as a global community and as a Chicago community.
Kalnick-Safour. I'm one of the primary investigators or the people who wrote the grant for Global Water Dances. I teach theater movement at UIC, and I have been wanting to take part in Global Water Dances for 5 to 8 years. And UIC offered Creative Activity Awards last year, and a group of us who've been working with Project Stage, which is a wonderful group of professors from the College of Education and from theater and music. We've been working with fantastic teachers at 5 elementary schools for several years. And the teachers use movement and embodiment and dance and drama to allow the students to bring their whole selves to experience science and science learning, and to engage in what that science means for them and their communities.
For me, it was like, it kind of meant a lot because I know that there's a lot of wildlife that can get hurt with the trash that's in the ponds, oceans, lakes, rivers, and other water areas. So there's a lot of animals that are endangered. And mostly we learned on how there's ways that we can fix it, and where most places don't have water like we do, and we're using that water for granted, and we're dirtying it, and we're not taking care of it.
When we were doing the global water dance, we were practicing a lot, but we've been doing like movements, a lot of movements, and we've been training for like more than a month. We were doing like the ocean in and out, and the first start we were in hydration, that we didn't have no water. Then rain, one dot of rain came, and then we started dancing and doing all our moves. I felt like really like excited to start because I was kind of nervous of thinking about it mostly every night. I tried to practice, but it was kind of hard, so I just tried my best to do it.
I kind of felt a little bit confident, but a little bit nervous at the same time. And maybe my favorite part was the beach ball, because it gives me memories about when I went to a lake, because my favorite thing to play is also with the sand. And I also get a lot happy when dancing and singing.
Me llamo María Rosario, soy maestra del tercer grado bilingüe. En tercer grado se estudia en las ciencias el estudio de agua, y la invitación a participar en Global Water Dance fue un evento final para el estudio de agua. Fue un placer participar. Los estudiantes observaron agua en la clase, propiedades de agua, la injusticia de agua e industria, y también la historia de agua en Chicago.
El agua es tan necesaria para la vida en la tierra. Las fábricas no ayudan, contaminan el agua y no saben su valor. Agua potable y fresca es lo que billones de personas se merecen. Las personas pueden ayudar a mantenerlo segura y limpio, conservarla, y ella cuidará de nosotros. Lago Michigan, de los 5, tú eres puro americano. La gente Ojibwa le llamaron Michigani. Tus gran aguas nos mantienen más caliente en el invierno y más fresco en el verano. La gente Hopewell eran los primeros de vivir en tus aguas. Si le ayudamos a estar limpias, somos suyos por seguro.